I have a good base, good posture. Those are like the core concepts of like starting a pass from closed guard. If I'm allowing my posture to be broken down and Nick's doing a good job of controlling my head, he's controlling inside space, I'm gonna have a hard time getting a pass going here. So first things first, strong base, good posture, right? The rules of the grips apply broadly across jiu-jitsu. Anytime Nick has a grip that's pulling me out of good posture or good base, I need to address the grip, okay? What I like to do, because this is super common, like the most common thing that's gonna happen in the gi here, is he's gonna grab this lapel, is that I'm gonna start to turn this into the 2-on-1 before I break the grip. So I grab the sleeve, right? And now my secondary hand can grab the meat of the thumb, and I'm gonna, boom, pry his grip, but I've turned this into the grip that I want, right? So I go 2-on-1 here. I'm gonna transition and pin this to his chest or his torso. Now, as I stand, I'm gonna stand with the leg on the side of his body that I have the arm trapped, right? If I stand with the leg that Nick has a free arm on, he underhooks, he starts his transition into off-balancing, sweeping, or submitting, right? The secondary thing, like for this standing pass that I think people don't get right off the bat, is bearing all their weight on top of this as I stand. If I try to stand with Nick's like guard naturally sitting as it is, it's kind of heavy, right? So it's kind of hard for me to get up, and a good guard player here is going to be actively using their guard to try to off balance me as soon as I move, right? So I want to use this as like a base plate, and I'm going to put all of my body weight on top of this 2-on-1 for a moment of time so I can get to this first leg quickly. Boom. Once I get up to my first leg, I'm going to continue to stand up to both feet. And now from here, once I get up to both feet, this needs to be a quick transition from my second foot hits the mat, and then I'm all the way up tall, okay? If I hang out here for even like a second or two, I'm out of my posture is poor, I have a poor base, Nick's gonna off balance me in transition, right? So I keep the sleeve, I stand nice and tall, right? Now I can free with this hand to start prying his guard open, but this hand keeps the grip on the sleeve, okay? This hand's gonna act as a prying mechanism, so I lean, right? And then I'm gonna press and stiff arm his guard open. As I feel his guard open, I'm gonna back step, okay? And start going into my guard passing sequence. So, very fundamental pass, but very effective. Posture first. Break the grip, 2-on-1. Bear all your body weight on top of this 2-on-1. Stand with the side that you have his arm trapped on, right? Again, if I get in the habit of standing with this leg first, Nick transitions with the underhook. So, heavy, up, and I stand tall, quickly. Head up to the ceiling. I like to stare at the ceiling a lot of times when I'm here. Lean, stiff arm, pry the guard open, back out, start your passing sequence. Any questions with the closed guard pass? Just a basic standing pass from closed guard. Cool? Yeah. All right, grab a buddy, let's drill, 1, 2, 3.